Hello, Courtney.
What's up?
The sky is up, sir.
Mr. Tyler.
Yes, Courtney.
Is there gonna be somebody at the school tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Friday, so probably not. They clean the school on Fridays.
They gonna be there today?
More than likely, yeah. When Rush arrives back, you can ask him. He knows who's there. One moment, Courtney. This is a phone call. Okay, so who we got here? We got Courtney, Aaliyah, Eli, Jacqueline, Gray. Okay, get Gray. Yeah, I got Gray. Okay. Where's Gabriel? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll follow up with him later. Okie dokie. So let's get involved. We're gonna do our norms next. Hope everybody's microphones are working. So the five basic norms. Aaliyah, can you read all five there?
No one has the right to hurt another person. Education in the classroom are sacred. We will never behave in a way that discredit ourselves, our school, our family. And the Stella Academy of Southwest students always act with integrity. We take pride in Stella Academy of Southwest.
Thank you, Aaliyah. Mr. Dixon, can you read the five academic norms?
Respect the opinions of others. Respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive to participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are ahead of focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors.
Thank you, Courtney. Welcome to class, Gabriel. Okay, so of course, GGI, and I'm gonna repost the link in a minute. It's at 11:15. Need you guys to start going because these are extra credit points you're not getting if you're not there. And from my understanding, in your student contracts, when you started the program at Camelot, it's mandatory. So a lot of you guys are affecting your your student contracts if you don't show up. The other big thing is they have this contest still going on. So come to GGI so you can find out how to take advantage of this contest. All right. So let's go through it. Today's objective is similar. I'm going to come back to that. But I want to first talk about what's in EDSB, right? Because you guys need to know that. Um, come out of this in order to do the assignment. So I'm gonna come down the list. Who's next to read? Because I'll make sure everybody gets the points. Next will be Eli. I'm gonna grab this from the chat. Okay, it's recycled because I don't think it showed up yet. It should be there. Yeah, it is. Okay, it was a lag. All right, so we're in physics 2. Okay, and I'm gonna grab this. And I gotta take my time with it because it's in 2 parts. So just gonna do it like this. Let's see what takes up the most. So this is the first part. And this is worth 10 points if someone can read it. Let's see. Next on the list would be Eli, like I said, right? So Eli, do you see what's in the chat there?
I was trying to go for that 20 points, but yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Hello, all good major. Hello and good morning, all STEAM majors. Answer the follow questions in the attachment PDF via the official Raspberry Pi beginner guide book that came with your kit. Review pages 86 through 91 for answers to complete Project 3 RT game.
All right. Thank you, sir. That is actually 15 points. I wrote my notes down incorrectly. The next 15-point opportunity is this. You don't have to read the link. You start with you. Next on the list would be who else? Eli, you already read, man. Try to get Gabe some points. Gabe, are you there? Eli want all the points. Gabriel, you there? All right. Can you read
Yeah.
where it says you in the chat? It says you will.
It don't say you will. It say hello
No,
all
no, that
good
was already read.
and good morning.
Come down to where it says you will be able, right after the link.
Oh, you will be able to you will be partnering up with other students based upon your group role selected. Computer, electrical engineer, collaborator, secretary, demonstrator, speaker. We will discuss the assignment further in class. Hope hope to see you there.
Thank you, sir. All right. So next, that's 15 points for him would be Jacqueline. Jacqueline, do you have your book?
Yeah, let me go get it real quick.
Yeah, please. So we'll give her a moment. Everybody else might want to set up their kits because we're doing Scratch 3 still, and now we're on Project 3. Project 1 and 2 are still due if you haven't done them. And those are done on the Scratch 3 platform if you do it correctly. Some students have turned it in already and they got graded. And you're going to start to see some scores either go up or go down based upon what's there because the zeros are being entered for assignments that were not turned in yet. Bear in mind that all lab assignments, the reason your scores jumped up, some of you, is because those lab assignments were doubling other assignments that you may not have done so well on. So again, I keep saying like a broken record until the quarter's over. February 3rd is the last day you can try to complete all the lab assignments, and project assignments that we're doing are also counted as double. So you still can be successful in this class. If you have your kit by now, if I were you this weekend, I would try to get as much done as possible. I think I'm doing a session with Dajé on Sunday. It's primarily her, so you can reach out to me. But bear in mind, I can only spend about anywhere from 2 to 3 hours with you on Sunday to help out students.
I got it.
Okay, so I want you to go to page, like we talked about earlier, 86 in the book. Let me know when you get there.
Okay.
You there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want you to read from now and in where it says okay on 87 at the top, okay? And this is worth 40 points.
Wait, you said from now? From
Yep, so it
Project
says,
3?
so you start where it says Project 3 archery game, right? And it says
Yeah.
now, and
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna read all the way over to where it says click OK on the next page, okay?
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Project 3 archery game. Now you're getting to be a bit of an expert at Scratch. It's time to work on something a little more challenging. A game of archery where the player has to hit a target with a randomly swaying bow and arrow. Do you want me to read the online project thing?
No, you don't have to do that part. Just keep going.
Okay. Start by opening the Chromium web browser and typing rpf.io/p/n what? Okay, archery/go followed by the enter key. The resources for the game download as a zip file, so you'll need to unzip it. Right click it and select extract here. Switch back to Scratch 3 and click on the File menu followed by Load from your computer. Click on Archery Resources.sb3 followed by the Open button. You'll be asked if you want to replace the contents of your current project. If you haven't saved your changes, click Cancel and save them. Otherwise, click OK.
Okay, so that first step, thank you. She got her 40 points. So the first step, like I say always, is reading the book. If not, let me grab this link. Well, the link is in the chat. So the link, you click on it, will look like, let me see if I can grab this for you all. Where did I put the link? That's swimming. I just opened it up. Let me come over here to my other tab. There it is, found it. So when you click on it, you will get this web page. And this is actually a shorter version of what's in between these pages of 86 and 91. Now, today's objective is no more different. Let me get this queued up for you guys, or for everyone. Well, that's the Code Nation slide deck. Someone will be able to read the objective in one moment. I just gotta open it up again over here. And I can change it here. It's gonna take too long to do it that way. So if I come down here, this is the still Scratch 3, and this is Project 3, right? You guys are physics, so I gotta come to this one. And it didn't save any of the things I did last night. That's great. one moment. I gotta find the word of the day again. We're not really doing variables anymore. We're now doing events. So the event, you have to use a computer science term. And the word of the day, if I'm not mistaken, let me go back. And where is my drive? One moment, everybody. I'm trying to get this updated for you. I did this last night. That's the sad part. So that lets me know that things are changing without my wishes. Bingo. So, where are we at? It is Friday. Is not Friday. It's Thursday. I almost said Friday. And there it is. That's a Masonic word, but there we go. There we are. Now let me blow this up. And next in the list to get points, let me see here. It will be. Oh, there's Gabriel. You got the camera on. Cool. Who's me? Courtney? Who's at that? Yeah, Courtney, go ahead. Can you read the objective there?
Students will be able to utilize Chapter 4 of the Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide to complete Project 3 via Scratch 3.
Thank you, sir. That's 20 points. The welcome page shows the word of the day and classroom term of the day. Gray, can you read that one? Jarrell? He stepped away. Okay.
No, I'm wrong.
Okay. Can you read the word of the day and classroom term of the day there?
Class term of the day event, word of the day, exemplary.
All right. So now that we have that out of the way, next thing we want to do is get into not this. Let me go back. We did our norms, right? Talked about GGI, the contest, and we already did this part. So let me come out of this. And again, the link is in the chat for the Project 3. You could also go in between those pages of 86 and 91, right? And read it from your book and follow along. Now, what do you got to do? Okay, so let's recap in case people forgot yesterday. One, you need your book that comes with your kit, right? Two, you're going to need, where is it at? Your kit on and ready to go. So once you do that, you'll be able to see what I have here. This is me into Google Meet with you guys via the kit, but I'm VNC'd on my laptop. And I showed you guys how to do that. Gabriel, my son, he made a video on that too. So if you have VNC going, that's extra credit towards a quiz if you can get that running. And you can show me on Google Meet how you would log in. That's an automatic quiz grade that can be restored. Some of you guys who actually have your kits running will notice that your midterm score went up because that's where those points went to help you out. Now, I'm very serious about these kits because pretty soon I just got word from last period that Eli was there and a few other students who are applying for what's called Code Nation. And you can apply. It's mainly for sophomores and juniors, but I just found out that seniors can apply and so can freshmen. So let me grab that link for you. Okay, so I got to get the link from the other notes, but I'm going to come back to that and put the link in there and you just apply for that. I think Eli already has it. He's working on his. From what I understand, they take you through a lot of training that you don't pay for these courses and then put you in contact with employers such as Google, Pandora. And from what I understand, after about 3 years of working with them, you can earn up to $80,000 to $100,000 a year. And that's a lot of money to get you, out of your situation and make a family for yourself. But you have to put in the work, right? Small sacrifices. So when you get that link, you can ask myself, Ortiz, even Oberdyke on how to apply. but I will be posting the link later for you guys to apply. So just remind me in case I forget, because I am human. Now we're gonna come over here to, if you see what I'm doing, my kit. This is my virtual into the kit, my remote into the kit. And I'm going to programming, right? And then next, you come down to Scratch 3. This is where you're going to do your programming. Again, if you don't have your kit up and going, you got whatever complication, you got to try to do this on the online version of Scratch. And I gave you that link too. Let me give you the link again. Okay. Okay, I want you to do this. All right, there we go. And as you see, my profile, if you don't have your kit, my profile has to be established so I can save any work, because you can do this from your cell phone, tablet, or computer. Best I recommend is a computer, because a lot of stuff that comes up on the phone is so small and you can't really get nothing done. And then to watch the instructions and tablet, I still don't know how y'all do it. Maybe it's just like phones or something. And that's just not students, and staff too, and adults. I'd be like, you can't do everything from your phone. I know. You're trying to cut costs and not use a computer, but you're hurting yourself. So if you have your Scratch account set up, it looks like mine's, right? This is the online version. And put the link to get there in case you don't have an account, or you just can't use your kit for some reason. You're not buy your kit. I don't know, whatever the case may be, but still no excuse to not get these points. This assignment, like all projects and labs, is worth double the credit. So what you need to do is, that's for my people who are not yet finished with their kits being up to date, the Scratch project link, but more towards what we're doing. We have MIT Scratch, not MIT, I'm sorry, Scratch 3 on your kit, and this is the desktop version. And you go here again. So once you do that, you give it a second, it'll load, and it'll come to the screen. Now, what do? Well, you got two options. You can do what the book says and go through the zip file and put it on your kit and just use that as your reference, or you can use the archery description, right? So it tells you an introduction like last time. I'm waiting for it to load. And here's what your project's supposed to do. If we hit the go button, which is pretty much the green flag, we've been talking about this for weeks, it'll start the project, and then you see what happens, right? So it says wherever this target is, you have to match it up to get maximum points in this game with this crosshair, kind of like a Call of Duty game or something, right? But you're going to be programming it. So in order for me to be successful at this game, I would need to press the space bar, and it shoots arrow, boom, I got 100 points. Your program, once you get done programming all aspects or all blocks the same way you did in the book or any of the other reference resources you got, your program should work the same. So let me stop this. A couple things. It tells you what you need, of course. They prefer you using a computer capable of running Scratch. Scratch 3 is what I keep telling you guys to use your kit, because that's where Scratch 3 is. Downloads for the project are here also. So you don't have to worry about where, if you're using this link, you don't have to worry about where to get the zip file from. As soon as you click on it, what did it do? It looks like it downloaded the zip file, right? And then what you will learn. One, you're going to use animations. This is going to be good for web design later if you guys want to be entrepreneurs or have your own businesses. Broadcasts and random numbers. Okay, these are all events. Hint, hint, word of the day, right? Or term of the day, I should say. That's for me. I'm going to keep going. And you have here this actual online archery version. After you do that, and I'm in section aiming arrows, right? So after you read all through that, if you choose, and this is just what we recapped in the introduction, what it looks like, a screenshot, you have sections of code that you got to start building up in Scratch 3. You could also do this on online Scratch, and you got to go through all 4 sections to get the coding done. I want to give everybody about, I want to say, what time is it? 10:35, 15 minutes to finish this. Tomorrow we're going to be doing demonstrations, and I've been telling you guys, start thinking about which role you're going to facilitate or act as. That's either computer or electrical engineer, your demonstrator or secretary, and I'm sorry, collaborator, secretary, demonstrator, speaker. We've already discussed those roles. I want to give you time to work on it. So get started on turning on your kit, getting in Scratch 3, and then start coding all these blocks. In 15 minutes, I'm going to need you to send me a .sb3 file. I showed you how to download this. You go to, in case you forgot, once you get done programming, and don't forget, everybody, you can't use the same kit in here that they use, right? You got to change this to whatever files they give you. Okay, and the book tells you where you get these files from. It's called the zip files. If I go back to page 86 in the book, this book here, right? It comes with your kit. Everybody got the same book. It says start by opening the Chrome browser and going to rpf.io/p/en/archery-go. Let me type this into a browser for you. When they say the Chromium browser, they're talking about this globe here. That's how you get to your web browser. To get on anything internet related. So I'm gonna open that up again. And I'm gonna start with a new tab and I'm gonna type in what they say here. I'll put this in the chat for you to get you started too. So it's RPF. And everybody, this is best if you do it on a kit because you can download these files straight to the kit and get started. Don't do it on your computer because if you don't have VNC Viewer, another reason I was trying to get you guys to set this up, you can just download it on your computer, not your kit, and transfer the file over there if you have VNC going. That's the reason why I was trying to get y'all to do it because it'll be easier on you guys, especially in Q3 if you have me again. Now, what was it? RPF. I'm on page 86 if you're wondering where I'm getting this from. All right, and then the bottom paragraph. So rpf.io. Then was it backslash and p/en for English /archery, and then dash, enter, and what comes up? These are the files. See how it just came straight to my kit and said, where you want to put it, Mr. Tyler, right? Now, if you do this on your computer, you got to say where to put it, and then you got to find it and then send it to the kit. So it's best you do this on the kit, kind of like when we did our GitHub files. Right, so it's a zip file, same procedure. I want to explain this part before I start the timer so you'll know how to get it done. So this is coming down to your kit as a zip file. We did zip files when we did our GitHub files for the labs. So what we want to do is come over to desktop, right? Because where we're going to put our zip file. Make sure you have that selected. Once you go to that link, save, and it downloads to the kit in the bottom here. Now you're not done. You got to go to the file, and you still got to unzip it. It says there, and it was read earlier by Ms. Camacho, the resources for the game download as a zip file. So you'll need to unzip. I told you about unzipping things before, right? So now that it downloaded, I clicked on this little arrow here, show in folder. Okay. Now we know it's on the desktop. We got to find it. So what was the name of it? It's right here. It says Archery EN for English resources. It's a zip file. Right click on it and go to extract here because it's already on the desktop. So you have to do extract to this time. That's if you did it on your kit. It's real easy. So it's extract here. It extracted. And then let's find our file. So where would it be? It's supposed to be archery. I'm looking for it. Did it make another archery? Resources SB. Extract here. So it just made another one. Is that what it did? Okay, we're archery. Oh, it just blew all the files out. That's not what I wanted you to do. So let's do this way. I'm gonna go the old school way. Because it just expanded more files. Those are all the inside files, by the way, everybody. So extract to. I want to make it as easy as possible for you guys. And then we'll find, where is it? Archery. It's a zip file. Where did you go? It says desktop. Oh, it hasn't even saved yet. And then extract. There we go. That's what I want to see. A folder and not a zip file. All right. So now that we got that on our desktop, we can go back to Scratch. and you go File, Load from your computer, just to make sure you can find the file. Desktop, you got Archery. Make sure it's a folder and not a scratch file, right? Resources. And then you're looking for this here. If I hit Open, it loads a project, and boom. So it starts you off with everything you need if you have that file. So take some time, get that file started, and then go straight. Once you get this set up correctly, go straight to your resources to begin programming. And they look like this. Resize it. This is how I would do it if I was VNC'd into my computer. If I was on my computer, on my Raspberry Pi, I would just make sure I can see both and just do the resizing of screens like I'm doing now. So now I have here what's going on in my kit. And then you can have in another resize window how to code it. Now this step starts in the contest section on Shooting Arrow. So you want to start right here, right? And begin coding. All right, so 15 minutes. No, can I do 15 minutes? It's 10:41. Hold on. We don't have much time. So I'm going to give you about roughly 10 minutes. That'll bring us to 10:51. And then I want to show you guys how to download it again, because some people are not sending me the right files. How to download that .sb3 file and put it into ESV for creating. Because I'm going to take that file and put it on my kit and see if it's working. Let me cover the objective one more time and give somebody some more points. Let me go down the list. So let me start at the top. Aaliyah, can you read the objective?
Utilize Chapter 4 of the Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide to complete Project 3 via Scratch 3.
20 points. And then next would be Courtney. Can you read for us the word of the day and term of the day? Courtney, you there?
Yeah.
Can you read the word of the day and term of the day there? It's for 10 points, sir.
Event exemplary. I
was trying to let Courtney read it, but okay. So yes, you said it right. Exemplary. All right, now 10 minutes. Remember, if you put the word of the day and the term of the day somewhere in your programming where it displays it for about 30 seconds and goes away, you get an additional 25 points. Now you can't just put the word there. You can't show me the word and just disappear. You got to show the word and the definition, y'all. So look these things up. This is your exit slip portion, basically. I said enough. 10 minutes, because we got to get you some time to work on it. And then we're going to talk about difficulties and how far we've gotten. This assignment is due at 8 p.m. tonight. All right. So do your best.
You can hear me, Tyler?
Yes, I can.
Oh, let's make it sure, because I told you, how this thing be acting crazy, and I don't want you to be saying something and I don't hear you. So now,
You good, bro?
All right. Yeah, I just got out of a meeting. Sorry. Oh, look all these kids in here, Tyler, that's about to go to GGI after this. Oh shoot, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 people.
Yeah. And y'all, please come to GGI because it's the last week to get these grades up. There's extra credit for participating in GGI. So some of you guys are getting points that are there when I notice you're there.
For participating.
I ain't see no extra credit, and I've been joining.
Well, hey, don't doubt that, man. He gonna give it to you. You gotta participate.
I do participate.
I know that. So
Tyler, no.
So the points is coming. The points is coming. Chillax.
Lee, you know that I do have like 60 students on my list, right?
She all in the Russian stuff.
Since my name always first on your list, I should be first getting them points.
Oh my goodness! I'm so glad I'm used to dealing with divas. You're first in the list because of Google Meet.
Hey, Camacho. I see Camacho in here.
Hi.
I think Jacqueline staff's gonna be reaching out to you for opportunity that could help you make some money and put you in a better position.
You told Aaliyah about that and Eli about that too, and Jarrell.
So Eli qualifies.
But he don't want no money.
Eli asked a lot of questions last period, so I think
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Who else? You said Jarrell. What about Jarrell?
The seniors can apply, so I'm gonna be sharing that link. I'm trying to find a link now for them.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to get involved now because y'all give me some money.
What's that?
It's a program they read.
What about my money?
I know that's right.
Gabe, you've been slacking lately. Nobody giving you $2.
Dang.
Yup, you've been slacking, Gabe. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't know what's up.
What's the program called? You're not saying it.
Oh, well, Tyler know more details than me. I'll probably give you half the story. Tyler probably can break it down better than me.
Sorry, my mic was off. But Aaliyah, I'm going to send you the information in a moment. I'm trying to find the links that she gave in the meeting last period. It's called Basic Code Nation, and they try to align you with companies such as Google, Pandora. Basically, you do website and coding on their sites, and there's a possibility after going through the program for about 2 years, you can make up to $100,000. So you got to learn the classes and stuff, and attend, I think, 2 days a week, and they really show you how to, code and everything else. Found it. All right. So I'm putting in the chat what it's talking about. You guys can click on that link and apply. So other students are applying. Again, you want to get that in there ASAP. and they'll be reaching out to you. Try to use your correct email address so they can contact you. Anyway, I want to get the word of the, not the word, well, both of them. I want to get the objective and word of the day in there one more time and term of the day. So going down the list, I would like Jacqueline, can you read the objective?
Students will be able to utilize Chapter 4 of the Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide to complete Project 3 via Scratch 3.
Thank you. All right, and then word of the day and term of the day. Jarrell, are you there? It's for Tim.
Yeah, I'm right.
Can you read word of the day and term of the day there?
Class term of the day is the word of the day is exemplary. Today's objective, students will be able to utilize Chapter 4 of the Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide to complete Project 3 via Scratch 3.
I can give you 20 points for that because Jacqueline did that already, right? But cool. Is 10:58. I don't want to spend too much time because I want you guys to have time to stretch and get ready for next period. But we were working on Project 3, right? And I showed everybody how to get there. So if I come over here to where is it? Archery. This is the link you can use to finish it, but it's best if you do everything on your kit. So I'm gonna put that link over here again. All right. And I want to remind you one more time, it's important, it's imperative that you go to GGI. So let me come here. It starts at 11:15. If you're in there participating, because I'm always in there usually, I will be noting a couple of points. Now, I know Aaliyah's been in there, Courtney, most of the Bulldogs, most of the student government, and those students are getting points and don't even know it. So far, let me check something because Aaliyah was getting on my case. Let's see here. Where is she at?
Mr. Tyler, how we turn it in?
You say you what, Gabriel?
Say how we turn it in.
What, the project?
Yeah.
Right. You got to turn in a .sb3 file. So let me come out of this and go here. So if I open this up, you go to File, save it to your computer when you're done with all the programming steps. And then once you save it, it's going to be called a .sb3 file at the end of it, but you're going to name it your own. So yours, it'll say Archery Resources when you try to save it. You're going to take the resources out and just put your last name. Save it, and then find that file wherever you saved it at. It's best if you save your stuff on desktop, everyone. And once you find that file after you saved it, you're going to go to ESB.
I got it.
Okay. Okay. All right, so it is 11:01. I really want you guys to participate in GGI. So if there's no more questions, I'm gonna let you leave a little early, but I need to see you in GGI. That's the deal there. That's the stipulation. Don't leave early and not come in there because I'm gonna be looking at you sideways tomorrow. Try to get all these projects done because that's gonna get you out of tomorrow's quiz and be able to demonstrate them in class. The only way you can demonstrate it is by getting your VNC viewer going, because I want you to be able to share your screen. You can't share your screen on your kit. You got to use something called VNC viewer. If you installed it correctly from the video I gave you, my son doing it, you'll see VNC viewer pop up over here. And then what you need to do is install VNC viewer on your other computer so you can connect to it without having to actually be on it. Because I literally have taken control of the Raspberry Pi by using VNC Viewer. The link for VNC Viewer, you can find it easily in case you forget. Let me open up a tab here, and you would just type in VNC Viewer to a Google search. And I'll even put the link over here, what you're supposed to be seeing in case you forget. And it looks like this pretty much. You do a search, and it's the first one on the list if you did it right. You click on this one, and it'll give you options of which version that you want to download to your kit, right? Or not to your kit, to your laptop, or whatever you're using. So if you're using a cell phone, that's going to be like Android, or this is a Android-based computer or something like that. If you have a Windows computer like an Acer or Dell, you're going to use this for Windows 10. If you have a Mac environment, like you're all fancy like Mr. Gray, you're going to use what is called the Mac OS version. You're going to download one of the correct versions to your other computer or cell phone and try to synchronize it with your kit. So tomorrow I have those things done because I'm going to show you how to connect them, and then we'll be able to share out for group activities and we're going to do our quiz. We don't have to do our quiz if we can get that done. All right. So does anybody have any questions for me? I see Gray left early. He didn't even hear the rest of it. But is there any questions for me before we dismiss?
No.
He said that quickly. Okay. So everybody get ready for GGI. I put the link in EDSB to get to GGI. So there's no excuses. I made it as easy as possible for everyone. If I come over to EDSB, you'll see. It's this one right here. I got to recycle because it doesn't show here. Is the one that says GGI is mandatory and all that jazz, right? So it should show up at the top of your list. There it is. And the link is right here. So I'm going to copy this link over to the chat and use that link to get to GGI. So you're dismissed. It's 11:04. Click on that link, go over to GGI, and just get ready to start. Get up, get a drink of water, stretch your legs, and get ready to participate in GGI.
Participate.
Courtney, Eli, GGI starts in 10 minutes. Are you guys going over or what?
We ain't got no other option.
Oh, don't be like that, Courtney. Eli, you there?
We can log off.
Just click on the link, Courtney, and head over. Yeah, you're free to go. All right, Rush, I'm going to close the room down and head to GGI.
All right.